In this video, you will be shown how to create a requisition in Workday. The requisition is the first step in purchasing a product or service for your program. What you see before you is your home page within Workday. At the top left, you have a search box. You click in that box and you begin to type in what it is you're looking for. In this case, we're looking to create a requisition. So you begin by typing in the first few letters of each of the words with the space in between. If you notice, you begin to get options. We're looking for create requisitions, so you would move down, select that, and begin the process of creating the requisition. It will automatically default to the company with which you are assigned, your name, and then your requisition type. You have two types: contracted service, one-time goods purchase. You will almost always select one-time goods purchase unless, of course, it's an actual contracted service. And you will click OK at the bottom left hand. You will have two options here that we will be using: Search Catalog and Request Non-Catalog Items. We will begin with the Search Catalog. When you click on a Search Catalog, it will open you up to a long list of catalog items that are available for purchase. You can narrow it down by going into this search box here and typing in a keyword such as paper, pens, pencils, so on and so forth, and it will narrow down the amount of results you have here on this list. You can also choose by the type of expense it is, as you can see here, or if you know the supplier that you like to use it / vendor, you can go ahead and select them. Right now this is showing Ocean Janitorial, but let's say you know for sure, I want to order from Henry Schein. Well, you click Henry Schein here, and now it's just going to give you all of the products offered by Henry Schein for purchase. And then you begin to select the ones when you find them that you like. We'll just select 3, and then we click Add to Cart at the bottom of the page. It will then ask you to confirm that. Once you've added it to the cart, it comes back to that page, giving you the opportunity to continue to shop, or you can just go onto your cart to continue with the process. The next step in creating the requisition is going to be telling the system the quantities. So on your left-hand side, here are the 3 items we selected previously. As you click on them, they will become available to you on the right-hand side. Right now it's showing a quantity of 1. I'd like to get a quantity of 15. You just change that to 15. You will notice the extended amount immediately changed. And you would do that for each of your items if you're choosing to select more than one quantity of each of those. You just click in and go on and select them. You will notice that amount changed there. The total amount of your requisition has also changed and gone to a higher amount. Once you have finished this, you're ready for checkout. You can go ahead and click checkout. I'll bring you to this page here. You are not required to do an attachment at all on a requisition. You can go right to the review and submit page for the requisition. This will show you the GL account codes and the ship to address. If you notice, it's already pre-populated. You did not select the expense. These were medical expenses. It was already assigned based on what was in the catalog. All you needed to do was select the catalog item, and the rest of the information automatically populated for you. So you don't have to worry about what the expense was. That is the benefit of selecting something from a catalog, because it has all of the information already there. All you're doing is selecting the item. Everything else comes according to what's in the catalog. And you'll notice it also put the cost center in. Cost center in today's world is known as the program. In Workday is the cost center. That automatically defaulted to who the person is logging in. So whatever your program is, that's what would show up there. If for whatever reason you need to change one of these lines, you can do so, because these are boxes. That means they're modifiable, and you can make a change at any time. Once you know you're satisfied with what you have here, You will now click Submit. You have done with this portion of the requisition. You're now submitting it for approval. Okay, so now that that requisition has gone for approval, we will begin the process of creating a requisition again. This time we want to do the one that's a non-catalog item. Create requisition, select it from the options there. Again, select one-time goods purchase, click OK. This time we're going to request non-catalog items. Again, this will be a service that you need. So let's just say we're going to request a service. You click Request Service here. In the description, let's just say we want to fix the plumbing. Okay. And now you'll have to select a spend category. Okay. Usually that's going to go under the building repairs and the building maintenance. If you just type in building, there's building maintenance. You want to select building maintenance as the spend category. Again, expense. You need to select the supplier/vendor. You can, if you know their name, put in a piece of their name in there. Search, you hit return. It will give you everything that I typed in for plumbing. So we'll just act as though CDC Plumbing will be the supplier doing the work. Okay. And then you want to put in an amount. It's good to have had a conversation with the vendor, supplier, and hopefully you've gotten at least an estimate, if not an exact price, so that you can put in here. Okay, once that's filled out, you want to hit Add to Cart. And it's the same process as before. You want to confirm that. Again, it's bringing back to this page. We're finished with that. You want to go to your cart. View the items in your cart. Here it is. Everything's fine. There's not much more we want to do with this. You want to hit checkouts. It's actually a very fast process once you get used to it. Again, you can review and submit if you like. You do not need the attachment for requisition. It's just going to show you again. This time you actually did put in the information because it was not a catalog item, but you again did not have to put in the cost center. That came along with who you are within the system. Click Submit. Once you click Submit, this requisition also goes to be approved. Once you have completed your requisition, you can follow its status to see if it's been approved by simply doing a search for your requisitions. Again, you're at your home page. You go to your search box at the top left, and this time to do a search, you need to find, and we're looking for requisitions. And there it is. Okay, you select Find Requisitions, and it will come up and give you the option. You just want to let it know what company you're working in or what company your requisition will have originated from, and you click OK. So these are all of the requisitions in the tenant that we have here for company 010, which is YAI. Each of these columns works like Excel in that you can search, you can filter. You have several options here. For this one here, I'm going requested by, and you should do the same. You want to type in your name so that you can find just the requisitions that you've processed or created. I'm looking for the ones that I've recently done in this here video. And here they go. These are the two requisitions that we did. And here are the PO numbers. These are the PO numbers that you will provide to your supplier. Okay. So the Henry Schein was the catalog item, PO number 154. And then we did the non-catalog item, which was the CDC Plumbing, which is 153. You can come to this PO box and you'll notice this little yellow with the 3 white dots looks like a Twinkie. It's actually known as the related actions. You can left click that and it will open you up to purchase order. You can go down and see printable version. It will bring this up here. You want to hit OK. And then you need to give the system time to process it. It's going to create for you the document that's ready to be printed. As you can see here, it has created a PDF with a hyperlink. Click on that hyperlink, and here it is. We'll stretch it out a bit. And this would be the page that you can use to fax over to your supplier. And it will have all of the necessary information they need in order to fill your order. We'll just go back. And you'll have your list here when you go back to view your requisitions. You can also right-click on this requisition and open it up so that you can see it on your computer. When you right-click, you want to see it in a new tab. When it opens up, it will be the PO with all of the information you need. What's important here is the issue option. The issue option says print, so that means you have the ability to print this and send it over to your vendor. But if you've got a PO in here and use a supplier that has a different option, such as Henry Schein, then you will notice that you have the ability that when this purchase order is created from the requisition, it's going to automatically be sent to Matt Kaplan at Henry Schein, because within the system, we put that person's email address in here and we put issue option email. So the minute that this purchase order was created, it sent that purchase order via email to Matt Kaplan. It's a good idea to call Matt if you were ordering from him and just verify and confirm that he received that PO. So this way you know he's got it and the order is getting ready to be filled. At this point, this would be the end of creating a requisition and finding it on the list here and navigating through to see where it is in its status, whether or not it's in draft status or successfully completed. I hope this video was helpful.